Hi everyone, welcome to Thursday's maths lesson. Hope everyone's doing really well this week. Massive well done to everyone who have sent work so far. You're working so incredibly hard. I'm really proud of you. So we're going to just look at doing some division this morning. So we're going to look at dividing numbers using an efficient method. Now it's been quite a while since we've done any division, so we'll just recap and remind ourselves how to do it. And then I've got some questions for you to answer later. So the division calculation that I would like you to start with, that we're going to work on together, is we're going to do 14 and we are going to divide 14. Remember, the division symbol looks like this. It's a line with two dots, and we're going to divide 14 by 7. Okay, so let's remind ourselves of the information. The whole number that we are starting with is 14, and we need to divide, that's what this symbol means here, by 7. So that means I need to share the 14 between 7 equal pieces. Now, the easiest way to do this is to use a bar model. So let's very quickly draw our bar model. Now, because we are sharing by 7, we need a bar model that goes across for 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the bottom goes along for 7 as well. Then we have got this, we need to put the sides going up for 2. And then remember, we need to split our bar in half across the middle. That is how we draw our bar model. And then with freehand, we will just section it off into 7 sections. And remember, to make it easy, just like we do when we are dividing and using fractions, those divisions need to be equal. Okay. Right, so I'm now set up, ready to share. So I need to put my whole number, which is 14, in the whole number box at the top here. And I'm then going to share my 7. So I need to, I need to share my 14 between my 7. So I'm going to keep counting until I get to 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, and I stop there because that's my whole number. And then I can tell straight away that one of these boxes is telling me that 14 divided by 7 or shared by 7 is 2. And that is the answer to my calculation this morning. So 14 divided by 7 equals 2. Let's have another go. I'm just going to lower the board down so that I don't need to delete them all. So let's have another go. So this time we're going to share 20 and we're going to share 20 by 4. So we could put this into a problem. We could say that I've got 20 flowers and I want to share my 20 flowers amongst 4 teachers in school. So I'm going to share them so that they get an equal amount of flowers. So we're starting with the number 20. That's the number that we're going to share, and I need to share it by 4. So let's draw our bar model again. So because we're dividing by 4, I need to have 4 boxes going across. So I will just draw those in quickly, and then 2 boxes going down, remember, because we need 2 parts to our bar model. And then I'm going to split my bar in half so that I've got a whole box and some parts. Okay, so I'm going to draw my lines going down to split it into 4 equal sections, and then I'm going to share my 20. So 20 goes in the whole box here, and I'm going to share my 20 by drawing dots and stopping when I get to 20. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I'm going to stop there because, as I've said, 20 was my whole number. So I know straight away that in each box on my board there, I have got an answer of 5. So 20 divided by 4 equals 5. So on the next page, I have some calculations for you. I would like you to work them out using a bar model method and then come back to see if you have got the right answer. Good luck, everyone. And here are your answers. So just take a moment to read the calculation and work out and see if you've got the right answer. Give yourself a tick if you have, and then we will move on to looking at some shapes. So in today's lesson, we're going to be looking at properties of 3D shapes. So in yesterday's lesson, you collected some 3D shapes from around your kitchen and around your house, and you identified the 2D shape in those spaces. Today, we're going to have a look at identifying properties of 3D shapes. So let's have a look first of all at identifying and naming the shapes that we can see. So there are two shapes here that it's the same name, they're just very different shapes in very different locations. So if you know the name of it, shout it out now. It is a cone. Well done if you managed to say cone. It is a cone because it goes up to one single point. So can you name this shape? Have a look at the shape that you can see here and here. We all use these in our class. So what is the name of the shape? If you said it was a cube, you are absolutely right. Well done. It is a cube. They are known as sugar cubes and these are known as dice, which dice are cubes. So let's have a look at this shape. So it has got a square at the end of the shape, but it's got a rectangle in the middle. So that is not a cube. It is in fact a cuboid. Well done if you managed to say that correctly. Let's have a look at the next one. So this time we have got a, oh, now we looked at this shape yesterday. So it's got a circle at one end and a long middle and a circle at the other end. So it is a cylinder. Well done, but it's not in the form of a jar or a tin. Let's move on to the next one. So we have got, oh, something that is in a field. So I can see straight away at the end here, I have got a triangle. And then it's a triangle shape all the way through to a triangle at the back. So if that's the case and we cut the shape in half, then we would know it was a prism. So there's a little bit of a clue. And I've told you the name at the beginning. So it is in fact a triangular prism. So remember, triangular prisms can be cut anywhere and you will still see the same face at the end of your shape. So if I was to cut this tent down the middle, you would still see a triangle. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Oh, so we're heading over to Egypt where we will find these in the desert. It is a pyramid. Now, this pyramid in particular is a square-based pyramid because it's got a square on the bottom. If I was to lift that pyramid up and look at the picture, the shape on the bottom, it would be a square. Okay, these are marbles. So what shape is a marble? A marble is in fact a sphere. Although it looks like a circle on the board, it's in fact 3D because we can see where the shadows lie. So we can see the shadows lie in here. So it shows me that it's a 3D shape and it is a sphere, which is quite a hard word to say. So have a practice of that. So a huge well done for those. So let's have a look at some everyday objects that we might find. So here's the sphere. So the sphere could be around your house, it could be an orange, or it could be the earth. Or if you think back to our classroom, we've got a globe, haven't we? And the globe is a sphere, but our earth is also a sphere. If you were hunting around your house, you might be able to find an orange. Okay, so a cube. Yesterday we talked about a cube being an octo cube or a play cube that we were playing with. So let's have a look at the examples of cubes. So we've got a dice, we've just talked about that. We also talked about the sugar cube and the presents. Okay, so this is a pyramid. If you think back a couple of minutes ago, I said if you lifted those pyramids up, you would see a square at the bottom or the base of the pyramid. And this is what I mean. This pyramid has actually been lifted and you can see the square at the bottom. So let's have a look at some examples. We've got the Egyptian pyramids. Okay, a cuboid. Now, yesterday when we looked at the shapes, I had a caramel biscuit, a beef oxo cube, and a box of passata that were all cuboids, and they all look very different to this cuboid, but it was the same shape. So here we've got some Twinkle Pop cereal, and we've got a loaf of bread that are also cuboids. Okay, and then we've seen loads of cylinders. So here's my tin of baked beans and here's my toilet roll tube. Again, they are all cylinders because they start with a circle at the very end on this face, go all the way along and have a circle at the end. Okay, and the cone, let's see. So we've got a traffic cone and we've got an ice cream cone. Now the ice cream cone is actually upside down compared to the traffic cone. And then this one was our tent, where we were saying it had a triangle at one of the faces, and if we chopped it down the middle, we would still see a triangle. And there we go, there is our tent that's been patched up. So today I would like you to head round your house and see if you can find any 3D shapes. I would like to see you identifying the properties of those 3D shapes. So telling me how many faces, how many vertices, how many edges you can see. So have some fun, see what you can find and let me know. Take care everyone.